Okay, so it has been like 5 to 6 days since I played the game, so please bear with me if I forget very obvious things, just as I rekindle my thought process. Actually, I kind of want to learn more about Kim. I haven't actually really spoken to Kim much, so I'm gonna talk to him.
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I really don't remember everything. There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
What does that mean?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I totally forgot what I'm wearing. I completely forgot about the fishnet top I'm wearing.
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy. Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Thank you, oh wise man.
The lieutenant blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless. A microsecond passes.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical professional if you feel that you need help. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
This habit of dispensing wisdom has been brought to his attention before. He will not think less of you for lashing out. He is trying to curb it.
Oh. So Kim thinks that he maybe lectures a bit too much and he feels bad. That's really good self-reflection on his part. That being said, I am a tremendous fuck up, but still.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports.
You just seem to be
watch on his
following me.
wrist.
I can't do that at all. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, please.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Really, just nobody?
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why don't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Oh, so he's a security guard. So a security guard is dead, which immediately, I guess, assumes workers to do that. We also saw the boots that look like workmen's boots going in and out of that area, which also really puts to that concept as well.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Okay. Would you say this is a mysterious one?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not? The caller was... Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute.
Mm.
It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Supernatural. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Oh? Okay. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? Oh man, I don't like any of these. I'll go with this one.
Then you're in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the Dock Workers Union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they're asking for a lot, the union. A little more than I think they could be expected to use.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Yeah. They don't like us being here. Yeah, that's actually a good point. If we're from different precincts, why are we in the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in. You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
I'd like to know.
Later.
His voice
Was
is
there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
His voice is unflinching. All right, yeah. Oh, I can't get more about
Good.
that. I want to talk about you, Kim.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Wow, that's incredibly fucking mean. Good God, main character. A little more rapport would be nice.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You don't look like other people around here. Good God. Good God. Well, it is the 4th of July. I mean, if it's the 4th, we got to engage in a little racism. I'm not going to do that. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not going to call him a
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Thanks, perception/sight. Tell me about yourself. Tell me, do you ever talk with yourself? No. Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
The psionic eyebrow.
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
The fucking... There are, you know, I must say, in the world we've developed a lot of powerful things. The automatic rifle, the nuclear bomb, and Kim's eyebrow. All weapons of mass destruction. This is what the Bush administration was looking for.
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Silently scream for help.
If the lieutenant were an evil man, who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak. Fortunately, he is a committed officer of the RCM. He'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
The music got so much louder.
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you have conversations with like your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Thanks, empathy.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Thanks, electrochemistry. So okay, so there's like a part of me that does want to ask, like, hey, you know, like to a certain extent, like, you know, Kim, you know, like, ethnicity isn't the common one around here. Like, tell me a bit about your life. Did you grow up here? Did you know, just out of just genuine curiosity. But the way they phrase it is so fucking awful. Like, this is just the worst. So I'm not gonna ask it.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Okay. Okay, is my map finally usable? These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Right. Right, I can finally do the hanged man again. That's where we're at right now. Average Chaos Enjoyer and Legion, thanks for the resubs. And also, hi Bricky, I'm currently buying Moonbreaker right this fucking instant. Any recommendations for easy models to paint? Go with the Methadori people, the armored ones. They're generally the better options. All right. Also, hey Jelly, thank you. All right. Oh wait, can I do this check again?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
We can do it.
Wow, still not doing it. You're bad at this.
Lieutenant!
Don't beat yourself down. Neither can I. We'll have another look later.
All right. It's finally time for the body. This ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh, damn.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Come on.
With his white eyes.
Come on.
The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Come on, man.
Is all it does now.
Come on. Come on, man. Don't do this to me.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run.
Thank God.
To wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
I was so fucking ready for it to fail on me.
The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with it, the odor washing through you. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt.
Oh, those are tattoos.
Him to the branch above.
Sounds like dirt.
Appears industrial in strength.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That looks like one of those like pulley ones. You go. No, maybe not. It's fine. And so industrial belt. So these are tattoos. These are not dirt. Okay. Well, he's bloated and fucking rigor mortis has set in. I can see the blood pooling into his hands, which is fucking awful. Interesting tattoos though. I like to look at the tattoos because it might be like union tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
Yeah, okay, that's what I got, yeah. What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Thanks, Inland Empire.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco!
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Was that a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
I like that part of the voice acting a lot where he like turned around to breathe before he spoke so he doesn't breathe in the stink. That's pretty good.
I agree.
That was so loud. That Jesus.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open.
All right, I need to turn this off for you
Sounds like
guys.
a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Yeah, let the lieutenant work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
I hate these kids so much.
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
Based.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
When it's adjusting then.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
God, this game's art style is so goddamn good, dude. It's so good.
In case we need it.
Dry in the cool wind. On it, a colored, perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Aw, Kim's actually excited about that. That's nice. A little bit of emotion from Kim.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure. Just don't lose it.
I won't lie, Kim. I would not have given that to me. I would not have given that to me. That's a terrible idea, but it's okay.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
The belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
That must have been really fucking awful because this guy looks heavy and those belts are like rigid. You know, they don't bend very easily. So like that probably was like really jabbing into his throat.
Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Wow. 11.
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
The local brewery, not the Whirling in Rags. That's the bar. So this is a brewery. I'm just trying to make sure it's different. Vermilion, I'm assuming, is the name of the brewery. I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the raw part. Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Okay, so it is one of those like cranky ones, yeah. It's like the ones you would use like if you had like a truck and you had a big bit of furniture and you'd pull it around the truck to kind of keep it in because the bed has to be open because the furniture is too big.
Like in a circus, when the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Yeah.
No, more like in harbor, like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Minus the Vermilion brewery thing. So it's used by the tying cargo to lorries. So it sounds like it would be something that you would use for the brewery. Like the brewery is carrying like barrels of something or another, like alcohol, spirits, or I don't know.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
No. You feel like it was something else. But what?
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me. It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced.
Oh shit.
See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Yeah, and we can't climb the tree because it's meant for kids. And so we can't cut the rope. Oh god damn it. Do we not have like a fucking ladder? Can we borrow a ladder from the Whirling in Rags and just like unclip it? How'd they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
That's actually very true.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the bell to close the buckle.
Yeah. There were 6 of them, 6 to 12 of them.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee.
Ceramic?
The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
Yeah, this guy seems like a tough muscle man. Like he's either one of the workers that's constantly moving cargo, or he's, you know, protection, like a Pinkerton kind of style. Why would he wear clean white ceramic boots?
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Would you make armor out of ceramic? Ceramic armor. Oh yeah, you actually make it extremely common. It's actually apparently very good for armor. Wait, why do I think of ceramic like a cup? I think of it like a cup, like a ceramic mug that you would drop and shatter, because it's weak. I guess maybe it's how the ceramic is made. It's like a different type. Okay. Then yeah, never mind. It's holy shit. This is used in like all kinds of body armor. Holy shit, this is expensive. Okay, well, color me completely wrong. All right.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Kim's fucking brain. Fucking Jesus.
Under the heel. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
Oh no. He's been out here for 7 days. They hung him. The locals have been stripping the ceramic armor off of him, but they can't get the boots off, probably because his legs are fucking swollen with blood from the rigor mortis.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
The stupid kid.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Thanks, Pain Threshold.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre. the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
So they didn't. So demeaning him is making him go completely naked, but it seems that they hung him first and then stripped him. The locals just took a shit.
Fucking talking about underpants.
I'm gonna try pulling off the boot.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Oh,
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
oh,
Brutal!
oh! The neck.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why's he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
I wanted to get the boot.
It is. It's expensive.
Draws a line in the condensation of the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
So the stormtrooper method. So the materials is really, really pricey.
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
No, I'm kidding.
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
No, that's not what I meant.
Of course.
Yeah, how could he afford
That's for
something
us to find out.
so expensive?
My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the Harbor Company. But that's just hearsay.
So initial report, the Harbor Company is the Wild Pines, right? So security guard for Wild Pines. Which would make sense because Wild Pines are money, money, money. Very rich. Which I guess would make sense if he's private. If he's a private security guard?
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Sure, but if he's a private security guard, someone a bit more, you know, specialized, could maybe make a reason for his
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some action.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
It's really good.
Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
I feel like if I had swung my pry bar at them, it would have like you know when you hit a baseball bat and you hit something wrong and it vibrates in your hand and it hurts really bad. I feel like that would be what happened. I'd be like, blah!
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Subaquatic terrors.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
What? Joy?
I'm gone.
into the wild pale yonder. In the past, way out in the west. Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
Ah, the David Carradine special.
It's a mishmash, Copabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like. No, my hair is too light a shade of brown. My eyebrows, too. Trust your inner racist. You think I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
Why am I being chastised by a dead man? My mind is so fucked up that I'm being chastised by a corpse.
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
It's literally the David Carradine special.
Captain Coppadromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question. I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but what about when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Go ahead, Coppo. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Imagination. Squidward, we are rock climbing in the box.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Fucking Kurovi.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Here you go, you loony.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. My name is Rafael Ambrosius Castao.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
Is my name really just Harry?
You can be anything you want, brother Coppo. Because you have.
I've forgotten something. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible? Oh, well that's gonna that's gonna be some foreshadowing.
Do I remind you of someone?
A deep sea creature.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
A baby affected with harlequinism, whatever the fuck that means.
You sure wriggled out of that one. Coppellini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Oh, lovely. I can just converse with the corpse. I can come back and talk to him. That's fine. There's nothing wrong about that one, apparently. Lovely.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Don't snort at me, Kim.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
Totally dead.
Deadity dead, dead, dead.
Dabba-doob doob dead.
Just the deadpan, the fucking hard deadpan delivery. He says without a hint of melody, not one muscle in his face moves. Oh, he's beaten up. See the bruise. I don't know if he's actually been beaten up. Oh, it's bruises. You sure it's not rigor mortis? It's not.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem.
Oh, okay.
Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
I was about to say, I thought the bruises might just be the rigor mortis going through, but it's all right.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
That's bad.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
That is an insult I have not heard. To, oh my God.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He
So how do we get him
slowly
down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Yeah, I'll
The
hold on.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? The power of your imagination is at your service.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone? Sure I do. You just come back later, Corporal.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Sawing the branch is not an option because we still need to get up there. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor?
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Confirmed. It's unsafe. But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
I guess we could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it is dangerous, but like...
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
We can't have someone else do it. We're the cops.
Someone else? You mean like the police?
I mean, someone who's below detective. Let's look like a grunt.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective.
No.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We're definitely not shooting him down. We definitely can't not do it. Harbor.
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there... Okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
All right. How do we get inside the armor?
From the gate.
Oh.
By negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found, where your cloak is. It looked doable.
But I'm also like, I can't jump.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Thanks, physical instrument with your long ass neck. Oh, well, that was a very interesting situation. All right. End of the day debrief with Kim. Victim's tattoos, gain the body down. Where's the rest of the armor? The pissing competition. And then call your stations Lazareth. More importantly, we have a skill point to use. One single skill point. We can either spend it on learning more about Mazovian socioeconomics and continue to push through communism, or we can put it in skills of some kind. I think I'd prefer to put it in skills. Because let's see. Right. The policeman's cloak is what I want to do. Which would mean I would need more save your fare or whatever it's called. Horseback monument is encyclopedia. Ice cream maker. Physical instrument heroic. How do these go? Obviously it's easy, medium. Would it be heroic or like easy, medium, challenging, heroic, legendary? Which ones are? I don't know the scale. Because these say heroic, but they're doable. These aren't doable. Policeman's cloak is challenging. Cyber affairs. These are found white checks. Those on white. Oh, they're available to try now, but the ones that are not white are not available to try now. But I can try them again. So if I put this one in save your fare or whatever, then I'm you know, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And so then, right, I can now do it again. It is challenging, but I can do it again. I'm just gonna go look. I would also like to maybe find some objects or items that I can put on to help me, you know, increase it a bit higher. I will say that the navigating of some of these areas is a bit, is a bit, you know, a bit weird, a bit iffy. There we go.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
You know, that's like, what was it before? Like 2%? So we certainly went up. Just not that high. Oh, the photo.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
We know that already.
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
Could it be a map? Like of his area?
Gone. For you to discover. You've got to know. Someone close to the victim might know.
Good point. Okay, clothes. I want to see if anything God, this fucking top. I want to see if any of these... Okay, the shoes actually give me less. Sav, whatever the hell, however it's pronounced. Does anything give me more? This is only a buff, so I'm putting this on. That also gives me a minus. I'll put this on. All right. Until it's time to use it, I'll head back down. We'll look around for more stuff later. While I'm here, Bruiser, Patio, thanks for the Prime and Tier 1 sub. Tiramito, thanks for the $3 dono. It's your boy, thanks for the Prime and the 100 biddies. And Don Chromatic and Noob Threshmane, thanks for the resubs. Welcome back, all of you. So we got a lot of questions. And we also have a bit of a timing issue here. So, okay, so here are the time-based one. The smoker on the balcony is also one. I need to track down my gun. Keep searching for the collar. I need to find the badge. Fine, I'll ask fucking Kuno about the goddamn stupid ass stuff. Hey kid.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Fuck does Kuno care? The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. Kuno, I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
You don't know.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself.
How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Is that my code up there?
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that. Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secret. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
Yeah.
That explains the calluses on your hands.
Oh.
You scaled the side of the building, entertaining the local kids.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I climbed the fucking building? The side? Harry! Harry, what have you done?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Is that my dick?
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Crime scene.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Choo-choo. It's okay, I'm assuming it's not the dick joke then, because it's,
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Nice car. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
he's gonna sell me. He's fucking murder him. Fucking murder him.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now, you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
Performance gear.
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't...
I hate this child. Okay, okay. Track down my gun. authority like someone high up in the union or someone local who saw you with it before you passed out. The whirling absent bartender, or you can ask the local pawn shop. The pawn shop said that I pawned it off to a woman. I thought it would be the kid over there. Maybe it's the gal inside the whirling in rags? I was gonna call her a prostitute, but I'm not actually sure if she is one. Oh, the kitchen's open. Hello?
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking hole in it. The murmur in your ears.
Right. That's why I didn't do that. I remember now. That's the reason. That's right. I was like, okay. I don't really want to punch a hole in the door. Hey bartender, can I ask a question?
Can I help you?
So the thing at the whirling?
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I'm sorry.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
I think...
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Let it go. You're above gratuitous baiting.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 16. The signs are reserved starting at 16. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding. Go with it.
Okay.
Yeah. The union guys think they're untouchable. They probably fucking killed that guy or something and now think they can hide out till it all blows over and it's fair weather again in Martinez.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Yes. Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you
A
again?
lot. A lot. For the room, drink, like what?
I don't have 130 Rao. I simply do not. I'd like to go in this room, though. Ooh. Stuff. Dishes are dry and smell of chemicals and pine trees. Ah, pine soul. Lovely. I just stole money from the guy. The aroma of spices and alcohol and tomatoes hang in the air. Hi, chef.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
That is not sanitary.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garanci and Quebec. It must be his name. Garanci. Garanci Quebec. Sounds representative.
Okay, it says logic failure, so I'm...
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Stay masculine, my friend.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Out of duty?
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The
Touch.
stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. The door does not.
Hey, man.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
There's
I
a
love
mysterious
those.
blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
He doesn't know what's behind the door of his own cafeteria that he's managing?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
That... I feel like
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Let him...
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Sure, but I'm...
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Well, shit.